It's Sunday, double Sunday, so it's a double dose of Morrowind. Now, before we get any further, you might be thinking, hang on, I thought it was Marathon Sunday. But then I had a brainwave, you see. I thought, Marathon Monday is alliteration, and double Sunday is a pun. So if we swap the days, it's better for everyone. Now, you might be thinking, well, is it better for everyone? Because some people might not have the time to watch a marathon video on Monday, so shouldn't it be better to put it on Sunday? And to that I say, fuck off. I'm doing it this way because it's better for my puns. Alright? Good. Are you ready to travel together to the Telvanni docks? Yes. Do you want me to follow you? That's basically how this works, yes. Very well, take me to the Elf Skerring at the Telvanni docks. It's the gal's ship. Alright, docks. I can probably figure out where the docks are. I can do this. I'm clever enough to notice where the water is. So, let's look at the world. Oh no, it could be anywhere. Jesus Christ. Well, it's not going to be there, that's for sure. So let's just sort of scooch around the edges here. Speaking of escorts, literally whatever happened to Naked Guy? He's just gone. Like, alright, I didn't find his witch, but he's out of here. He's really gone. I don't know if I'll ever see him again.
Speak up!
I don't know you. What do you want? I can respect that attitude. Guess I want to know where the docks are. Can you tell me? No. Can you? There's one furthest to the west. West. I mean, I know she was talking about ships there, but still makes me feel like we should check the west. In fact, it would make sense. Why the hell would the docks be on this archipelago? Come on, you fool. Just use your brain. Of course the dock's going to be on this side. Uh-oh. That was not an intended path I took, but okay, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you and wait for my spell to be a little bit more successful here. As you can see, I'm waiting for the stamina to go up, and as I go up, the success chance of this spell goes up. God, this is going to be such a quick and efficient way to heal, isn't it? Don't have to mock... Oh my god! Alright, you've gotten confused. I'm down here. I am down here. This is a shambles of epic proportions. But at least I got my spell off. Alright, well, she's going to be stuck there for a bit, and we just sort of have to accept that. I'm going to head up here on the assumption that's where the docks are. Oh no, the whole reason I nearly jumped to my death in the first place was to see if those tomatoes... Mushrooms are pickable. So those ones aren't. Those ones aren't. Alright. Tammy, just sort of follow me. Alright, can you do this? She'll get there, bless her.
Hey, wait for me.
I can't blame her. I guess I really did put the 2002 pathfinding to the test there. With my little adventure. I'm gonna feel like the docks are here. Something's over here at the very least. Wait, I'm going north now. I want to be going east. No, west. No, east. God, shit, I'm bad at this. Docks! If I just pick a direction and go there, eventually I'll know if I'm at the docks or not. So this is the direction I'm picking. Let's go. Just jump your way to victory. I will get that acrobatic skill. Nothing's going to stop me. Everything here looks like it should be pickable. Alright, coast region. Azura's coast region, even. Alright, is that a... It looks more like a ruin than a dock. I'm not sure I want to be there. God, I've been given perhaps the simplest quest to do. And I fucked it up. Just as I started thinking that, you know what? Maybe I'm getting good at this. Because all those meaningless quests the mages were giving me, I was doing them quite well. I was finding out where I needed to go and getting there nice and efficiently. No getting horribly lost, like when I first started the game. But now... Now I don't know what to think about myself. You know what? I'm gonna just sort of... I'll see you at the docks when I find them, okay? This place looks sinister as hell. I'm trying to lead someone to the docks, and I've accidentally taken them to the evil Citadel of Doom. Well, would you look at that? The docks are on the east side after all. Guess I should always trust my first instinct, because I'm always instinctively right. Alright, so I'm looking for the most westerly ship. Well, just find your own way. I'm looking for the most westerly ship on the east of this island. Alright, I feel like this is the most westerly ship. Let's have a look. Gals, yep.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
These are the docks of Sadrith Mora, Outlander, and I'm Gal Zarethi, shipmaster of Sadrith Mora, at your service. What's your destination? If you're new to blah-de-blah, you should probably wait. Wait for my buddy. Oh my god, I've lost... There she comes. Zooming away like Sonic the Hedgehog. She is ready for adventure. Oh my god! What are you doing? No! Fucking hell, where's she going? This has taken a very sudden turn. She was... What is going on? Alright, I can't be blamed for this one. I can hear screaming and squealing. Shit! Come on. What's going on? Where are you? Dude! Just fucking... follow me. Just come on. There you go. There you go. There's something on this rock with us, but we're going to ignore that, okay? We're going to very gently swim back to shore. And you're not to tell my superiors about this, okay? It's not my fault that this has happened. Okay? There we go. Nice and gentle now. Nice and careful. Just a little bit more to go. Can you do it? Let's stay on the nice high point so you don't get confused. There we go. Look! Look, it's the ship you want to go on.
Thank you.
Alright, journal's been updated. So they made it safely. Anything to say to me? Hey, no...
You seem quite intriguing.
No problem.
Please share your thoughts.
I guess now I go back to the Mages Guild. I'll see you in a second. Okay, here we are back at the Mages Guild in this pretty confusing spirally tower. But we're back in this Mages Guild.
How fare thee, friend?
Full of people I don't trust, and holy fuck, that was loud. Why were you so loud?
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Please
Well,
go ahead.
Talk, I would consider it a privilege.
I don't enjoy these conversations. We're getting out of here, okay? Did Tenya Minway make it safely to the ship? I'm glad to hear that Tenya Minway made it to the elf scaring safely. You have my thanks. Alright, give me more jobs. Or can I advance yet? Oh yeah, I need to know really good magic to be a conjurer. I get you. I'm looking for a rare book. Vampires of Vardenfell. Oh, that could be the book that we read. There are 2 books in this series. The first is common in Morrowind. Most rare booksellers have a copy. The second volume is rare. Most common booksellers sell this one. If you can find a copy of Volume 2, I would be grateful. You might try a rare bookseller. Okay. I guess I'm not done with the menial tasks then.
How fare thee, friend?
Alright, cool echoey voice you got there. So, my first instinct is to find a rare bookseller in Sadrith Mora. But if I can't find one here, I know of a few rare booksellers in other towns that we've been to already. So we'll check those if nothing pans out here. And, like, I'm really sorry that these videos are so choppy right now. There's no real big, beefy, bulky action, because I, like, do a thing, talk to a person, and then I'm gone again, cutting away to something else. But that's only because there's really... Well, I've gotten badly lost. But there's really nothing going on right now. I'm, like, travelling to one place, talking to a person, maybe getting a thing, travelling back, talking to someone else. Like, there's literally not much going on right now, except for me, like, travelling. So I'm going to use that opportunity to sort of talk about what I'm thinking about Morrowind so far, because I know a couple of videos ago...
How can I help
oh,
you?
fuck off. I know a couple of videos ago I sort of sounded frustrated with all of these menial tasks and wanted something a bit more action-packed to do. And it's not that I'm like a super excitable, easily bored monster who needs constant blood in order to satisfy their cravings of death, but I just feel like this whole thing could be handled a lot better.
I'm listening.
Hang on. Like,
Yes.
I appreciate that they need to start the game slow to sort of get you used to the world and travelling around and sort of just sort of acclimatizing yourself to what's going on here. I understand that, but I feel it's a bit too slow. Like, these needless tasks have gone on for quite a while now. Like,
well.
I feel like I
What may I do?
understand. I get it. Like, I know if someone says, hey, I'm looking for a book, maybe you should go find a rare bookseller, that means that I look on the map for the words rare bookseller and go to that place, get a rare book. If someone's looking for flowers that's on a road to the west and then you take a north on the west
To what do
road,
I owe this
I
pleasure?
know the directions. I know how this works. I can do that now. I have learned.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
I have learned how that works. Let's try Caldera first.
If you care to talk, I would...
And there's just like very little context to what's going on right now.
How
like,
fare thee, friend?
I was on a prison ship. We don't know why, but I appreciate that that's so you can fill in the gaps yourself. I can decide what kind of past my character had. Oh my god, that rain is horrifically noisy. Fuck this. Okay, so, I get that it has to start small and everything, but it starts with us on a prison ship. We have a dream in which Azura speaks to us, say we're going to have some kind of destiny. Then we get off the ship, are told that the Emperor wants us to be like part of his secret club, but then we're not really told anything about what he wants us to do. He just tells us to go off and have our own little quests on our own until such time as our superior, whoever they are, like I've long forgotten their name, feels that we're ready. So we have to go and do random busy work, I guess, to level up our characters a bit. And that's fine, but I can't think of any real motivation. Like, right now I feel very much like a video game character. Like, why am I doing this? Why can't I just say, well, I didn't sign up for any of this, so fuck off. It's like, I appreciate that in Oblivion and Skyrim, things were a little too strong in terms of a hook. Like, Oblivion starts with the Emperor being assassinated and portals to Oblivion sort of opening up everywhere. The world is absolutely doomed. You've got to stop it. And I get that that's quite a strong start, and you then have the opposite problem of I can't think of any reason to not immediately do the main quest, because that sounds really, really important. Same with Skyrim. But it's not like it has to be one or the other, not extreme railroading or just plop you down in a world and, oh, I don't know, just do whatever you want. Like, you've got to think of other open world games of, say, this era. Like, for example, Planescape Torment. That's a nice classic one that the good old veteran gamers wouldn't turn their noses up at, so I'm going to talk about that one. Planescape Torment starts with you playing a character called the Nameless One. Obviously, you're not actually called that, you just literally don't know your name. And also, you can't die.
May I help you?
Like, you can suffer horrific injuries, but you cannot actually die. And the thing about the Nameless One is they want to die. Like, they feel like they're done. Their life, they've done what they wanted with it, and now they just want to slink off the mortal coil and have a nice little death. But they can't. So they are going off to try and find out why. And the hook is that sort of finding out your true name is gonna have something to do with finally being able to die. It's not the happiest of quests, but it's one that sort of leaves you open to do all sorts of fun activities while also having a goal in mind. Same as, for example, Fallout 1, which I know is quite a bit older, but Or it might be contemporary with Planescape Torment. I forget release dates. But Fallout 1 starts with you being a vault dweller, and the water chip in your vault breaks, and the Overseer's like, right, go out, find us a water chip. We don't know where one is. And then, you know, that sort of sets you up to sort of go off, do whatever you want. You don't feel railroaded on a particular path because you have to look all around looking for this water chip. And it's sort of very believable that you could just end up not caring about that at all. You know, once you discover the wider world, you could be like, well, screw the water chip. I have got other stuff to do. You might find a... see, Jabasha's rare books. I was thinking of going there.
Yes,
I thought I'd try the other ones first, but no, okay. I'm going to Jabasha's rare books. Makes sense. It is the one with the name Rare in the title. Should have guessed. Silly me for trying to be a bit more creative. But, so yeah, as I was saying, you can sort of realistically roleplay as someone who goes on some adventures and decides, you know what? I'm happier living out in the wastes. I don't care about my vault anymore. We never got on. I'm not going to bother looking for that chip. Whereas I get with, like, Oblivion, you could be like... You can't really be like, well, I don't care that the world's being destroyed. I'm going to ignore the main quest. It feels jarring.
What do I owe this
but with
picture?
this, I can't really think of a reason why my character is doing any of this at all. Like, and I'm trying to roleplay it as best I can to actually sort of get in the head of the fairy panther type queen, as it were. And I can't see that she's particularly excited to find out what's going on with the blades. They don't mean anything to her. She has no personal stake in this, and so I don't really have any stake in this. And so for that reason, they either need to come up with a stronger hook, or they need to dangle something a bit more interesting and juicy in front of me. Because just all of this busy work, this inane, unfun, miserable busy work, it's gone on for too long now. It has categorically gone on for too long. I'm not really learning anything new about the game or the game's mechanics. Like, I've been to Joe Basher's rare books before.
I'll be happy to help.
I know how to get to Joe Basher's rare books. I know how to go into Vivek, to talk to a guard and say, hey, where's this bookshop? And they'll say, oh, it's in the south of the blah-de-blah district. And you look on the map for the blah-de-blah district, go there, trek around the south, you've found the books. Like, I sufficiently understand the game enough to do that. Why am I now doing it again? Unless something like really cool happens when I go to pick up this book, this entire quest to me is completely pointless. And, alright, foreign quarter, I believe it was. Who knows, maybe I've forgotten where it is and I'll have to ask a guard again. Maybe this quest is entirely necessary just for that. And holy shit, I forgot how fucking annoying the rain is. But, do you see where I'm going? This is just... It's losing me now. And I know Morrowind has a very passionate fan base who regard anything, any game that came out after Morrowind as being modern trash. And if you ever dare suggest, you know, maybe this could be a little bit speedier, they'll just be like, oh, you're a fucking moron. I bet you can't even breathe, you idiot. But no, this is too slow. It's gone for too long. Give me something to do, please. So there it is on the map. You can see it. I did end up asking a guard, and they said it's on the west end of the Lower Wasteworks. So I went to the Lower Wasteworks, and lo and behold, it is on the west. I have figured this out. So, and I figured this out twice now. So what are you going to do to make it worth my while? I bet nothing's going to happen. I bet he's either not going to have the book, or he's going to have the book. There's not going to be anything interesting. And fuck's sake, stop calling me scum, or I'm going to call you scum. I'm going to call you much worse things. I'm going to make you cry. Alright, Jabasha, tell me about vampires. It is a rare book. The temple does not like this book and could punish poor Jabasha if they knew. That's alright, I will take it off your hands then. Vampire, vampire, vampire. Maybe it's not as alphabetical as I thought it was. Do you have it though? Do you actually own this book? Well, he doesn't seem to have it in his inventory. And when I, like, spoke to him, he said this. But as far as I can tell, there's no follow-up. If they knew, that makes it sound like he's got one. So I'm going to look again. You never know. There it is. There was a scrolly bar that I didn't see because I'm just really bad and don't deserve the unmitigated masterpiece that is Morrowind. But I'm going to buy this and holy shit, 400 gold. I was not given money to buy this, so this kind of sucks. Will you do it for a cool 340? No? Alright. How about 370? No? Alright. 400 then. I'm going no higher than 400. It's worth 400. You're being a dick now, Jobasha. I've been a good customer to you, you know. Alright, so that's basically cleaned me out of basically all my gold. Who was I giving this to again? Skink. Yeah, I remember now where they are. Sadra, Mora, or whatever. Okay, I guess I'm off back there, and no doubt they'll tell me to pick up some other useless bit of shit.
If you're here for trouble.
Okay, let's head back to Sadrith Mora, to the room of infernal screaming. Right.
Please, feel
People
free to
staying
talk
relatively
at your
quiet
leisure.
this time.
There
we
go.
go. There we go. Thank you. So I found a copy of Vampires of Ardenfell. What now, good sir? Yes, here it is. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. And it's in good condition too. I hope 1,000 septims will cover your expenses. Actually, it will. Thank you. I can't advance because I'm not good at magic. Give me a duty. You may be able to assist me, Fairy Panther Queen. I would like to speak to you. I would like to speak with one of the wise women of the Ashlanders. Perhaps you could arrange a meeting. Speak with the wise women of the Ashlander tribes. From what I've heard, I doubt the Arabanimsum or the Urshilaku would agree. The Zainbab might agree, but I would speak with the Ahemusa first. The Ahemusa camp is on the northeast corner of Vardenfell. Take a ship to Telvos and go north up the coast. If you reach the sea, you have gone too far. Okay, so he has given me directions that I must now follow so I can go and talk to a person and then no doubt come back to him, confirm to him that I've talked to that person and everything's gonna be great. And we're gonna end this video for now because it's been plenty of time. And I'm kind of disappointed. I feel like Morrowind is losing me now. Like, make no mistake, I am gonna finish this game because I never intentionally leave Let's Plays unfinished. But something interesting and cool needs to happen on this quest. Because I have proven to this game now, I have proven that I can follow basic directions and get to a place. Now you can reward me by giving me something that's actually worth doing. Like, I don't know, like, to reiterate on some thoughts I made earlier, like, instead of doing this literally worthless busy work, could we not have started the game doing something like reconnaissance for the Blaze? Like, I'm not suggesting we make the game more combat heavy, because let's face it, fighting in this game is just left click until the game decides that I've hit someone. If I'm feeling saucy, I hold the left click down for a bit. Like, I'm not saying more of that, because that's not actually exciting. But we could be like, instead of just picking up books for the Mages Guild, we could be finding out more about Morrowind's political situation. What are who are the houses? What do the houses think of each other? And like, I could probably find this out by talking to those one extra special rare NPC out there that isn't just generic, hello, I am an NPC, I can help you with services, or is there someone in particular you want? Like, I could find the rare special snowflake NPC who could tell me this stuff. But why aren't I being led to them right now so we can find out something a bit more interesting than where a bookshop is? Like, say what you like about Skyrim, like, oh, it's modern and there are quest markers and therefore it's terrible, but this deep into Skyrim, it was at least telling me a story. I was finding out about Stormcloaks, the Imperials, the Thalmor, what's going on there, cases for and against each of them, and that wasn't even like anything to do with the main plot, that was just nice world building. All I've really learned about Morrowind so far is that guards aren't very friendly, and but they will tell you where bookshops are. So hopefully this meeting that I'm setting up with whatever is going to lead to something. Like, again, what I just said, maybe I'm going to learn something about the political situation. I'm going to learn about these different clans and what they stand for and what they stand against, and that is at least going to be something. So thank you for watching this, and I will see you tomorrow for what will hopefully be an episode with some actual fucking content in it.